Welcome back to Dork Points, everybody. This is Ron, and it's part 2 of our special episode. This is the 10 worst games I got for free on the PS Plus since I started it in May of 2020. Alright, number 10, the least of the worst, but just kind of a little bit of a disappointment, I guess. I played a lot of the game. I really did enjoy sections of it. These scenes, they are great, and some of them are scary, but they're real derivative too. And I love aspects of this game, but I loathe others. The walking and the moving is way too slow. The fighting could be a little smoother, and yeah, it's just a little clunky, but it is good and well made too. But this boss, no. I say no to this boss. I fight him once, and then later on, in another level, I killed him, but they just did him again, at the end of the next level, and I just said, I'm done. I'm tired of fighting this guy. No thank you. Alright, moving on to Axium Verge 2. Another game, clearly well made, made with love, intended to be what it is. But I hate to say boring, but it is a little bit. It's not that it's just not my thing, it's just a little boring. And you're wandering around, and there's a million different doors and sections you can go to. It almost reminds me of Dreaming Sarah, where you just didn't quite know what you were doing. You didn't feel like you were being guided through the level. You just kind of felt lost all the time. Even when you discovered something new, you didn't quite know what to do. Anyway. Alright, Street Fighter Champion Edition. Yeah, everything about this game I just didn't like. I'm sorry, people. It doesn't have any of that old school charm. There's a sort of story mode that's okay, but it's built for kids to just play online against each other, basically. It doesn't have that charm of the old one where you could play the story with all the characters and get kind of a storyline. There is a story segment, but it is extremely short. It's only like 6 or 9 levels, and yeah, sad, but just not my thing. I don't know why. Alright, Lego 2K Drive. I mentioned this one in a previous video about when I played the demo. And again, it holds true. I hate to say it, the driving is really slippy. And I know that I'm driving on water right now, but even on land, it just feels like your car is going to run off the road all the time. You really have to hold on your brakes. It doesn't have that fun playability, that tightness that Hot Wheels had. And so it's a little sad. Yeah, like, look at me running into this thing here. Yeah. That sucks. And then it's open world, but some of the races are like Mario Kart. There's a lot of different races and variety here, but why do we need a Mario Kart race? Anyway. Plants vs. Zombies. This is another one, it's another one. I'm going to be saying this a lot in this video, but this is just not my kind of game. I don't like, I don't know, it's a limited experience, and I played it for I really gave it some time. I think I played it for an hour one night, and you're just trying to protect your generator and building plants to defend the waves of zombies. And you can use different plants, but they recharge, they take a while to recharge. I don't know, it's just not my thing, I guess. It's simple. It's well made. It looks good. It plays well. The zombies are really cool looking. I like the plants, but and I like that you can shoot too. That makes it a little more fun. But yeah, just not my thing. All right, moving on to Farming Simulator 22, and you know what I'm going to say again and repeat myself over and over again. But yeah, definitely not my thing. Not a little bit, but all the way. I don't know why, and it seems like every year. PS Plus gives you a new farming simulator? Why? Why PS Plus? Just give us one every 10 years. There's no need for that. Again, not a bad game. It's well made. It's weird that your character's in first person, kind of like a shooter. I thought that was odd. But basically, no surprises here. It's a farming simulator, and that's all. All right, Mortal Shell. Okay, now we're getting into more of, instead of not my game. Well, okay, Souls-likes are not necessarily, or I should say the actual Dark Souls games are not my bag. But I do enjoy some Souls-like and likes. Sorry, and this one just displeased me. I don't like the look of it. Everything's green and just and every interaction I had, every fight, it ends the same way, where I get hit once and then I get my soul knocked out of my body. There it is. And then you have like a little last chance when you get your soul knocked out of your body to get them one more time or whatever, and then no. Just no. Alright. Moving on to more no. Now, I've talked about this in a video. Cortex Castle in Crash Bandicoot 4. I don't want to hate the game. And I guess I don't hate the game. I just hate this level and the design of this level. And is this game supposed to be for kids? Because it's not. I mean, you just have to be a platforming expert. So, you know, somebody who's played these things for 30 years. And, I know a few friends who've actually been able to beat it, but no way. And this is just the beginning of the level. It gets harder and harder, and you have to switch back powers and stuff like that. Just look back at my Ron Rage Quit Crash 4 video, and you'll understand why I hate this level with all my heart. Okay, Shadow of Mordor. This is our second to last video, and you know, I said it before, and I'll say it again. You jump down into the world, and you start playing, and you get overwhelmed. All these guys come after you. Once you start fighting one, all the other dudes hear it, and they keep coming and coming until you're fighting a crowd. And then what happens is you get overwhelmed, and then one of them like ends up killing you. And then he gets promoted. He gets like, he becomes stronger. And so then you restart the level and come back, and now you have an even stronger adversary, and you're still getting overwhelmed. This game, and I'm so sorry, Chris. You know, Shadow of War is great. I actually do love Shadow of War, but this game just sucks. I'm sorry. All right, and the last game of the night, and I've said it a million times, Descenders sucks. You know, I didn't have footage because I didn't even purchase it through PS Plus. I just played it when it was free on Extra. But anyways, look at these exciting action shots, and then look at the real game. Look at how garbagey it is. It just looks cheap. It almost looks like Guts to Glory or whatever that game was, Guts and Glory. It looks like a discount bin game. And it's unpleasant to play. It's just not fun. I think Descenders is my least favorite game of all time. Alright, there you go. Thank you for watching. Dork Points fully earned. Good night!